When they return with the harlot, the prostitute, they tell her to strip naked and go to the drinking hole, and there she will seduce Enkidu. And it works. When he sees her, he desires her and he takes her, and he makes love to her for 7 days and 7 nights. And the story says when he's had his fill, he decides to go back to his herds and start eating the grass and so on and so forth. However, when he returns to his animal friends, they run from him scared. They reject him because they see that he is no longer of the natural world. They see that something has changed in him. So he goes back to the harlot confused, and the harlot says to him, "Enkidu, do you not see that you are like God? Why would you want to spend time with the animals? Why would you want to spend time eating grass? Why not come to the city and enjoy the royal life, the royal foods? You are handsome like God, you are wise like God," so on and so forth. So indeed, Enkidu listens to the harlot because he's so confused, and she takes him to the city and they meet some shepherds, and the shepherds admire Enkidu, but what they do is they overrun him with image, shall we say, things of vanity, and he starts being groomed and putting clothes on, and he is presented food, and the food he is presented is bread and ale, alcohol, and he doesn't understand what it is, and they say, "This is our custom, this is our food, have your fill." So he eats of the food, and as he eats the bread, he drinks 7 goblets of ale, and he becomes merry. The story continues, but I just want to focus on that for now, because what you've just heard is the origin of Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve reside in Eden. Enkidu resides on the mountain. They are at one with nature, completely at one with nature. Unfortunately, Eve takes a bite of the forbidden tree. As she does, they are kicked out of Eden. Now, I've said before, Adam, I made a recent video, Adam, atom, Eve, electron. The Adam and Eve story conveys the beginning, the dawning, the origin of life, the splitting of the atom, the removal of the electron from the atom to start all life. I've done another video on that. But let's look at the other side, the side that's more focused upon. And the side that's more focused upon is always, nobody speaks about the fact that Adam and Eve is the splitting of an atom and an electron. Let's put it that way, but the other sides are all focused upon a lot. So they eat that and they are kicked out of Eden. Now, I've said before that the serpent and eating that fruit is the introduction of thought and the option to choose wrong and to choose right, to choose the lower mind or to choose the higher mind. Enkidu is at one with nature, and he has no idea that he is a part of the human species. Just as Adam and Eve were naked and had no idea that they were part of some sort of need to be embarrassed and so on and so forth. Enkidu then